What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching Car Inside. It's time for another qualifying breakdown. C-Fix heads to Darlington, South Carolina for Darlington Raceway. It's going to be a very tricky track this week, so here's our hot lap, 12-to-1 steering ratio, 65% brake bias, and we're actually running our lap on lap number 1. The time for this race is 8:30 a.m. in the morning, so the track's kind of cool. There's a lot of grip, and seems like I could get the most out of my tires on the first lap of qualifying, so that's what we did, using a little brake here. And that is a 29.369. Show you guys what we've done here to prepare your lap. Jump straight out on the track. We're going to lift kind of early here. As soon as you get to these lift kits for us, or lift kits for less sign, you're going to be lifting. Never get below the second seam here. Don't go all the way down to the dotted white lines. Drift up toward the Darlington, South Carolina sign, and that's going to be the point where you really stand back in the gas. Your drive off of 4 is really going to help you carry speed into 1 and 2 to help with lap time. Going to come off into turn 1 wide open. It's going to be hard to see with the way the track is, but you're kind of looking for this Coca-Cola sign. About one red box before that, you start turning in, and you're barely going to hit the bottom. You're going to aim toward the white lines, barely clip them, and from there, once you get to the white lines and start turning in, you're going to crack the throttle. You're going to be around roughly 80% throttle. Holding that, working your way outward toward the wall. You can find grip up here, but you're watching your next point that you're looking for is the Darlington, South Carolina in the middle of 1 and 2. You can kind of get in the throttle just a little more. If you notice, I'm playing with the throttle all the way through 1 and 2, but you just have to use your own discretion with how much grip you have in each session. I feel like a 3.69 is probably, as I always say, it's probably not going to be the fastest lap you see, but hopefully it's the most helpful and relatable. I really feel like a 3.69 can be beat. But as you approach the Darlington, South Carolina, that's kind of going to be the point where you start working your way back down the track. As you get to these Coca-Cola signs, you're going to use the bottom of the track to go off. You really have to hit your marks here at Darlington, or that turn 2 wall will jump out and grab you. It had me a time or two as I was trying to lay down a qualifying lap. It is very difficult to navigate this place, so it's very reliant on what kind of line you run, just as important as what it is to lift and use your throttle up points. So be very cautious about what line you're using to navigate this place. But as we come into turn 3, you're looking for this steakhouse sign here. There's a big group of signs. It's kind of going to be your lift point. As you can see, I started dragging the brake before I actually lifted. Drag the brake, lift, don't get below this seam here. You're looking for Darlington. It's kind of going to be the point where you taper up. I struggled through 3 and 4 to be able to rotate here. You really got to get the truck to start rotating before you can pick the throttle up. As you can see, again, I'm playing with the throttle. As we get past that Darlington sign toward the Coca-Cola signs, start throttling up, but we never went below that second seam. Drive up off the corner. And again, it's a 29.369. I feel like we could get closer to the 29 flats. I'm not very consistent when it comes to running a hot lap here. I always have that mindset of saving tires, and this is really going to be a week that is treacherous on tires. I would imagine if you get a full race, by the time you're done with the race, say you get a full green flag run, you're probably going to be about 2 seconds slower than the first lap you laid down. So tires are really going to fall off this place. It'll chew you up like Jeffrey Dahmer. It'll kill them tires. It's arguably one of the worst tracks there is for tire wear. So it's a driver's track. It's very fun. Patience is the key word for this week. Just be patient on your tires. I have a couple pretty good videos of races that I've actually managed to win here at Darlington. I'll post those in the comment section for you guys to go back and watch some previous races that I've run. But you'll just see me run my own pace, race the track. You hear that a lot when you go to Darlington. Race the track, don't race the cars that are around you, but just drive your line, drive the track, and keep holding the same pace, and let them people pass you by, and then you'll get them back later. It's very easy to pass once the tire wear comes into play. People start falling off, and you can just pick your spots and make the passes. So it's a very good racetrack for those that really love those driver tracks and are good on saving tires. So run that line, keep that pace, stay consistent. don't burn your stuff up early, and be there at the end. I'll post those videos in the comments section, but I'll give a couple quick shout outs really quick. W Energy, if you guys are into energy drinks, healthy energy drinks that don't give you the jitters, be sure to check those guys out. I actually tried my first tub of W they sent to me after we picked up this partnership, and I have to say it's very good stuff. I'm not a big fan of dragon fruit, and that's the flavor that they sent me. I was actually very discouraged to open the box and see that I had gotten dragon fruit in the mail because I do not like it, but I have to say I really enjoy the dragon fruit, and I have been drinking it, and it really works. Gives me plenty of energy, doesn't give me those jitters. I can't drink traditional energy drinks, especially like Red Bull or Monster. They make me so jittery, and I feel all just out of my mind, just miserable, and W doesn't do that to me. As well, I would like to recognize Bar Racing, Bobby Anderson Racing. They are over on the Speed Racing Network, SRN, here on YouTube, league racing all the top 3 NASCAR series. So be sure to check those guys out. Tell them you're watching, tell them who sent you to watch, and they're always recruiting for team members, so be sure to send them a message if you see Bobby. Leave a comment on there, and I'm sure he'll see it, or you can contact me and I'll let him know. But they're looking to recruit members into the league, as well as my truck league on Tuesday nights, Venom Truck Series League. Great group of guys to run with. Couldn't ask for a better group of guys, a better friendship. Good, just could not recommend all of those guys enough. If you're interested in that league, off-season recruitment will be coming up here in the coming months, so just shoot me a message and I'll tell you how to get into the league. But as always, I appreciate your guys' support. I've had a lot of support doing these qualifying breakdowns, and my channel has really taken off because of this, so you guys just keep pounding that like button, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time. As always, thanks for watching Car Inside.